Hello, this is George Rosca with Informed Parents of California, and this will be the last video in my series dealing with the NEA Business Items 2019 that came out of their recent, national convention, 7,000 delegates meeting in Houston. In this last series, I am entitling it the actually good ones. Believe it or not, there are some good ones in here, but believe it or not, most of them were defeated. They were not adopted. So I want to shed some light on what the NEA, is against, and this is just completely ridiculous. So the first business item that got defeated here is business item number 2. And here's what it says. The National Education Association will rededicate itself to the pursuit of increased student learning in every public school in America by putting a renewed emphasis on quality education. NEA will make student learning the priority of the association. NEA will not waver in its commitment to student learning by adopting the following lens through which we will assess every NEA program and initiative. How does the proposed action promote the development of students as lifelong reflective learners? Question mark. Rationale. It is essential that we focus resources on the core ideals of our organization, students learning. By adopting a lens focused on student learning, NEA will be able to evaluate options more objectively with the goal of developing lifelong reflective learners. And the NEA says, nope, we will not prioritize quality education. This is a good one, but it falls under the ridiculous category as well because it was defeated. The second one is business item number 3. Defeated. To work toward the goal of making every educator a great educator, NEA will promote the inclusion of the 5 core propositions of national board certification in all teacher preparation programs and in-service trainings. Number 1, commitment to students and their learning. Number 2, knowledge of their subjects and how to teach them to their students. Number 3, responsibility for managing and monitoring student learning. Number 4, thinking systematically about their practice and learning from experience. Number 5, engagement in professional learning communities. And here's the rationale. Every student across the nation deserves to have an excellent teacher. Regular professional development should be focused on the 5 core propositions of national board certification in order to ensure quality teacher development based on research teaching practices. The NEA says, no, we don't want any of this. and it's just, I shouldn't be laughing. I should be crying at this because this is ridiculous. These are great business items, but the NEA doesn't like them. Business item 30, NEA will host a nationwide conference of local affiliate teams to explore the professional needs of its members. Defeated. They don't care about the professional needs of its members. Item number 44, NEA shall use all existing digital and social media and email newsletters to promote teaching about the Armenian genocide. So as opposed to the poor kids in Palestine, as opposed to the poor kids that are immigrating here, illegally and being used as pawns by their parents, they're passing those. But when it's time to talk about the Armenian genocide, which is real, and it happened, they defeated this particular one. So it's just crazy how they're going about doing all of these things. Let's see, another one here. The NEA will analyze, inform, and promote measures about the unsupervised, unregulated, and alarming potential control that internet companies have all over all citizens' personal information and public students in particular. Defeated. They want to have these technology companies have access to all of the information that's coming from our children's usage of electronics within the public schools. NEA will create forums to provide members with opportunities to debate important and relevant topics and discuss problems and concerns in an open, democratic, and effective manner. That was business item 67. It was withdrawn. Let's see here. Other items in this good category. NEA will use existing channels to call on educators to refrain from discouraging or explicitly telling students to not speak a language other than the English at school. That was adopted. English was my third language, but I never had a problem with teachers telling me you shall not speak, your language at school. So, I mean, it's a good business item, but is it really relevant? Another good business item, number 94, the NEA will participate in the month of the military child, April 2020. Another one is about this whole weed killer situation and the litigations that resulted from that and keeping students safe on campus. Let's see here. There are a few others. But just overall, most of these good ones that were actually really important for teachers and for students got defeated. And we should all be asking ourselves why. Why 7,000 members of the NEA who have voting rights weren't able to pass a majority to be able to get the focus of the NEA back on education. So with that said, I'm going to close off my video series, but I do want to encourage all of you again to please read through these business items, share them. These are ridiculous. Everything from President Trump impeachment to voting and trying to get youth on high school campuses to vote. There's 2 on climate change. There's 19 on LGBTQ, 2 on abortion, white supremacy, immigration, charter schools, and school choice, which the NEA opposes. So, and then the minority and ethnic studies and teacher strikes. So, please listen to all my videos. Get educated on these. And if you have teachers in your circle of influence in your network, please notify them of what's going on, because most teachers still don't know, and that's sad. And the Janus ruling is here to set them free. And so please do that. Thank you very much.